I know it's been a while. It has been a while indeed. But we are back again. We are back again. So today we're going to be speaking on the fruits of the Spirit. And I hope you guys know what the fruit of the Spirit is, right? I think we should all know. It is basically like basic Christian knowledge. So, yeah, that is what we're diving into today. It's gonna be nice and short, not too long, just nice and short. So, yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Shepherd's Voices, and in today's video, we're going to be speaking about the fruits of the Spirit. Well, if you do not know the fruits of the Spirit, we have 9 fruits of the Spirit, which is love, joy, peace, self-control, gentleness, faithfulness, generosity, kindness, and patience. So, these things play a key factor in our lives because when you inherit the fruits of the Spirit, you inherit a godly life, and a godly life comes with many benefits of your own, which you're going to go through in today's video. Just stay tuned, watch till the end.
So, the fruit of the Spirit are, for those that don't know, I'm more than happy to tell you what they are. So, we have love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self control. Those are the fruits of the Spirit. And as individuals, we should be able to at least have all of them. I am speaking. I honestly, I struggle a bit, but but yeah, these are the fruits of the spirits, and Mal is just gonna dive into like describing and explaining what they are, and we'll take it from there.
Luke 18, verse 27, Jesus replies, "What is impossible to man is possible to God." Nothing is impossible to God. The fact that we find it impossible to live a godly life, in this case, I'm talking about living with all of the fruits of the Spirit, is the fact that we fall more onto the fruits of the flesh, which is sin. I'm talking about temptation, I'm talking about lust, I'm talking about non-self-control, I'm talking about rage, basically the 7 deadly sins and so on. Yeah, but
well, for me, what I understand the fruit of the spirits to be is, I hope you guys don't mind me because I'm going to be reading from my notes. So, yeah. Fruits of the spirits is more like characteristics that us as believers we're supposed to have, right? So, we can't say that we are Christians and we don't have love. Can't say that I'm a Christian and I don't have that, gentleness or faithfulness or self control, which is something that a lot of us struggle with, self control. And I'm not perfect either. I struggle with self control. There are times where I will find myself in a situation whereby I'm required to like control myself. But then I'm like, really? So it's something that you work on. It's not something that because you're born again, you gotta work on.
the advantages of living with the fruits of the Spirit, I've got 5 that I'd like to give to y'all. And yeah. So the first one is you will enjoy God's presence. So possessing the fruits of the Spirit will bring comfort to your life. I mean, as you know, the first 3 fruits of the Spirit which I named were joy, peace, and love. As you can see, those 3 just revolves around what I just stated right now. Bring comfort in your life. Your life will be comfortable. You'll enjoy God's presence. You'll find joy when you're in the Lord's presence. Anything which has to do with God, you will find joy. I mean, it does not mean that now your life will just be perfectly straight in that part whereby everything now, like every time now, I know sometimes we fall short whereby you don't read the Bible in a long time due to other things which you're running in this life and stuff, but the foundation is that every time you see a Bible or you meditating, you just find this joy of doing it. You want to interact with others when it comes to anything to do with God, that's the first advantage of the fruits of the Spirit.
So, what is the fruit of the Spirit? One may ask. So, basically, the fruit of the Spirit is evidence of the Holy Spirit at work in our lives. And I'll just like to break down every single fruit for you guys to make it easier for you to understand. So, first we have self-control. Self-control is to be able to control our thoughts and our actions. We have gentleness. That is when we speak gently to one another. Because you can't say you're a Christian and the next thing you're busy swearing your brother, you're busy swearing your cousins or your friends just because you're pissed and so on. Right. Being a Christian is more of living the way Jesus did. Countless times we see that Jesus, people were testing this guy, okay? You tell me you go to church, jiggy people are selling drugs in church, they're busy selling vegetables and stuff. Automatically, you're going to want to swear at these people, right? But Jesus dealt with them accordingly.
When you possess the fruit of the Spirit, you attract God's blessings upon your life. When you live a godly life, you attract God's blessings upon your life. And I've experienced this a couple of times in my life, especially last year. I realized that no, I really am attracting God's blessings, because last year was like, what a year. Last year was like the year I'd say I was God's angel. Last year I was so invested into the Bible because I had a lot of free time. So I really saw that as I was trying to pursue this godly life, the fruits of the Spirit, I saw that God's blessings were really falling upon me. If you can just look at how, if you know me and you can see the events that took place in my life, you know that indeed it was God's blessings upon my life. That's another advantage of the fruits of the Spirit.
And then we have faithfulness. God will never leave or forsake us. As God is faithful, so should we, right? That is the one thing, I would say the solid ground we stand on as Christian is being faithful to our God, right? And then we have goodness. We should seek to bless others, care for them, and basically, I can't say that I'm a Christian, whereas I'm walking by a homeless person and they asking for a 2 rand and I just walk past them and ignore them. Well, I'll be honest, there are times where I would just walk past someone that is in need. But recently I've made it a habit that, if this is a fruit of the Spirit, if God is being good to me, why can't I be good to someone else? We are called to be blessings onto other people as believers, right?
The book of Psalm 46, 1-3 says, God is our refuge, our strength, and ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, you will not have fear of anything in your life. So, peace being one of the fruits of the Spirit. When you live this godly life, when you possess the fruits of the Spirit, you won't be troubled. Trouble come to everyone, whether you're a pagan, whether you're a Christian. We go through these tough times, which, as a Christian, you feel like you shouldn't go through. But I feel like that's just the balance of life. You've got to lose some, you've got to win some. When you're losing some, you've got to remember God's greatness in the past and, thank Him for that in order for you to get back on track and win some more. But, having a peace of mind, whether you do not have money to satisfy the needs of your life, whether you peace of mind is the main thing. It's a main advantage, because there's many people out there that are rich, that have money, that can satisfy their needs and everything, but they do not have a peace of mind. But in living a godly life, in living a life filled with the fruit of the Spirit, you're able to have a peace of mind. Imagine going to bed and being able to actually sleep. That's way better than having all the riches in the world, but you cannot sleep at night. That's the third advantage, having a peace of mind.
And for me, I feel like the key word in this whole fruit of the Spirit is love, because you can't have all these characteristics as a Christian without love, right? You can't be kind to someone else without loving that person. You can't do acts of goodness without loving someone in order for you to do those acts, right? So we just owe to love one another. Like, someone does you wrong, automatically as humans we're like, okay, now I gotta think how I'm gonna get this person back. Like, I gotta hurt them the same way that they hurt me. But think of it as when we do wrong to God, right? He loves us enough to still be with us. He loves us enough to give us second chances into going back to him and being like, God, I messed up, I'm sorry, this is that. So we should love as love God, like
The fourth advantage is you will have victory over sin. Victory over sin. One of the fruits of the Spirit is self-control. Once you have self-control, you'll be able to avoid a lot of things. I'm talking about in terms of anger, in terms of temptation, in terms of lust, in terms of many other more. Greed. When you have self-control, you know that as a Christian, I'm not meant to do this. The Holy Spirit comes to me to remind me that this is how I should live my life. This is what I should do. And you'll control whatever emotions is running through this flesh that we have. The fruits of the Spirit comes and intervenes to stop us from doing certain things. Therefore, the fourth advantage being you will have victory over sin.
And then we have kindness. God saved us out of his kindness, so we ought to be kind to other people, right? I mean, it is only by God's kindness that we're here, because dude, would have been gone a long time ago. And then we have patience. The more we grow in patience, the more we are like God. Perfect example. You could be praying saying, oh God, I need a promotion. You pray. But like, you're not patient. You're like, hey man, you know what? I'm tired. I've been praying for this. I'm not getting this. But you don't know God's plan. All you need to do is pray about it, be patient, and then thank God for it. In his own time, he's gonna deliver to you according to his will. So we ought to be patient as Christians. Peace. Peace is a calm that comes from knowing God. We all have to agree, like, when I get into worship, I'm at peace,
Well guys, that was it for today. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more Christian content. As you know, we're moving the Christian way only. Everything of the world is vanity. Everything in the world will pass, but the word won't pass. That's why we're giving you all the word. Yeah, until next time, my brothers and sisters.